Well, here we're at Backhome Coffee. If you haven't seen yet, we talked to Gus from Global Donuts earlier. Gus came up with this idea to, instead of compete, let's collaborate with locals, and what a great idea. And of course, it makes sense to start with other coffee shops here in the area. So perfect timing for Backhome Coffee to have the pop-up here as they're celebrating their second anniversary. And of course, we want to talk with the owner. This is Brenda Chipesky. Thanks for being here, Brenda.
Oh, thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, I know I appreciate your time because I know you're busy. You're probably roasting and doing all kinds of things, but
Not today, but
no, you're taking
today's party day.
Oh, party
Yeah,
day. Okay.
today's
Well,
celebration.
you've earned it. You're here for
Oh,
2 years now,
yeah.
and what? Let's take us back a little bit. You've been in the coffee business for quite some time. How
Yes,
did that
I've been
start
in the
for you?
coffee business for 27 years.
Wow.
Yes, I started a company out there in the West Coast called Moonbeams Coffee.
Okay.
It's still going on out there. 5 years ago, my mother asked me to come back home, thought that it would be good to be around family, and
Right.
it was a promise I made, so a promise I keep, and I thought I'd leave my legacy here
So
and
are
build
you
a cafe
originally
here.
from Sarnia?
This
or-
is my hometown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
my
I didn't know
hometown.
that.
Yeah, that's
What
why I
is
call it back home.
What is it? Right. You came back home to help mom and everything. That's kind of the story.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I wouldn't have. If she hadn't asked me, I probably wouldn't have thought about it because I live on a little island out there and it's quite a beautiful life. So
Yeah, right.
it was going to be a big change for me, but I'm glad for it because I've met a lot of beautiful people. People love the cafe and all my old friends, school friends are coming out.
Oh, yeah,
and
right. Okay, coming out and
it's all
supporting.
good.
And
Yeah, it's all
so let's talk coffee here. From what I'm looking over here, I see all kinds of coffee
Yes,
beans and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
What makes a good coffee?
For me, I wasn't going to be, huge out there. So as a micro roaster, it was important for me to buy the best quality beans out there,
Okay.
and nothing less. And then I studied with a roast master out of Europe,
Oh, really?
way in the beginning, and so he made sure that every bean that I was going to take on was going to be roasted to perfection, and every time consistently.
Wow.
The same. So it's worked. It's worked out there, and it's.
There's a lot to it, eh? Like there's like you're a
There
master
is.
at
It
this.
shouldn't. Yeah. These days here, a lot of the roasters just they push a button and
Okay.
they walk away. I'm still old school. I still look, sight, and smell, and make sure that when it's coming out, it's right.
Right.
So that's how I'll always do it till
do
the
you
end.
have a favorite coffee for yourself? Are you Colombian? Are you?
Well, the Sumatra used to be my favorite, but being in the coffee industry, I actually developed a heart condition, and my doctor says he thinks it's because of all the roasting I was doing inside the
okay.
buildings. So I have to try to stay away from caffeine. So I avoid it as much as I can unless I need to test a new batch, something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it now.
Okay.
But
You've got-
Sumatra was my favorite, and it used to be
Okay.
everybody's favorite because I roasted a little darker, and so they get a full body out of it rather than something weak. So they love that bean.
I'm having a Colombian coffee here today,
Are ya?
sitting
Yeah.
with Gus, and I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but 3 a day, maybe 2, that kind of thing.
That's pretty good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
I know
good.
some people have a whole lot more, but they're up 24 hours a day, I guess. But what? This is a nice location.
It is.
Was
It
it
turned
important
out-
for you to be downtown, or did you look around other spots?
It just kind of happened. For me,
Okay.
that this spot was available, and so I jumped on it, and a whole crew jumped in for me and got it all up and running within 3 months.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
perfect. Yeah, it was perfect because I needed to continue to roast, and it's a perfect spot, I think, because a lot of this end of the town really wasn't
Yeah.
doing much, but as you can see, they've cleaned up the whole block now.
Yeah, they
right?
have,
Yeah.
right next to the library here, and you've
Yes.
got post office and Coast Guard across the street, and I saw
Yeah.
some of those uniforms in here
Yeah,
earlier. They're
big
regulars.
supporters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
great.
Lola's, she's been here
Yeah,
forever.
right.
She got quite a following. So they come into my door first because they think it's Lola's, and then they go, oh, it's not Lola's.
And then while I'm here, I might as well.
Oh, I'll
yeah,
come back.
Okay,
So,
that's perfect.
It's kind of fun.
You've got I was here yesterday, kind of scoping out a little bit where I was going to set up here, and Area was the girl that was here, and hey, how are you? And Emily was here, and
Yeah.
they were just really friendly. Like
I
like to talk their ear off, but they were happy to talk to me.
Every single one of my staff members are have been awesome. They all love each other. There's no inside politics. They have fun.
Yeah.
It's light. You know, it could be because this is my last big hurrah for me. I do need to retire sometime.
Right.
So I said to them, I just want to have fun this time around. So if you're not having fun here, you know,
Don't be here.
This isn't your place, but they all love it.
And they're working together back there. They've all kind of got their vibe going on and the system going there.
Yeah.
There's a really nice vibe here, Brenda, when you walk in the door. Like I started out and I walked in and it's just, you know, the vibe is positive and happy. I talked to a couple of ladies yesterday that are regulars, and they're like, we just love being able to talk and it's not too loud and everybody's friendly.
That's what I hear.
It really, as soon as you walk in the door, that's important.
It's very important. So, you know, I've built a few of my cafes in Vancouver, and it was the same thing. As I was developing it on paper, I wanted to make sure that the ambiance was absolutely perfect, that the music level would be perfect, that the lighting would be perfect, because if you're going to come in with a friend and you don't need to be distracted in any way, you know, you can just have your moment with your friend. That's the way my cafes in Vancouver were.
What do you think about, I mean, obviously you thought positive about this idea, you know, Gus from Global Donuts came to you and said, hey, let's work together. You kind of, let's see what this is like.
Yeah, when I heard that he was wanting to do it, I thought, you know what, it's what we need to do now.
Yeah.
We're not competitions anywhere. We should all be strong. It doesn't matter if we have 5 coffee shops.
Right.
It just brings more people down here, and that's what you want, right?
Yeah.
To get everybody back downtown.
And you got some of his specialty donuts here today.
My goodness, I got donuts.
Right?
Everybody should come down.
Are you? Do you have a favorite over there you're going to try?
Oh no. Well, one got broken on the way, so I had to eat half.
Oh,
I got half
darn.
of it in the back. I don't have a favorite. They're all delicious.
What time are you open here till?
We're open till 5.
5 o'clock today.
5.
Congratulations on 2 years in business.
Thank you. I appreciate it, David.
I
appreciate you being here with us
I was glad
today.
to be asked. And I know we've got some music outside with Kaz,
is there.
and you're going to have a barbecue out there.
We're going to fire up that barbecue in about 20 minutes.
Okay,
so, hamburgers and hot dogs.
I'll let you do that piece, and then you can sit down and relax. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks.
All right, Brenda Chapesky joining me here. Great conversation. There's actually quite a story there about Backhome, and you sort of heard a little bit about her mother asking her to come back home and take care of some things. But there's still more of a story behind there. Maybe we'll get another chance another time. But the staff are here ready to welcome you. And honest to goodness, it's a really good, fun vibe here. You can hear some chatter in the background, and the area and a few of the other staff are smiling and ready to take care. And don't forget, Gus is here with his specialty donuts from Global Donuts. This is a unique idea that Gus came up with to have these local pop-ups. So we're likely going to see some more in the future, different coffee shops, maybe some independent local restaurants. And we're just going to have fun with this, supporting each other. So I'm going to be here till about 12 o'clock today. Oh my goodness, look at the time. It's flying by already. But come on down here. Say hello to me. I'm sitting here with Gus. Say hello to him. And Brenda's here. She's sort of taken the day off to, she said it's kind of party time for her. And then coming up shortly, we're going to go. Kaz is already outside playing some music. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but she's playing here for a couple hours as well. The barbecue's going to be on. And you can be here as well to celebrate the 2nd anniversary and the first Global Donuts pop-up here in downtown Sarnia at Backhome Coffee. Hey, everybody. You know, as always, I'm David Burrows. Thanks for watching. Please take a moment and share this.